But this is like a common consensus amongst Arsenal fans in terms of when things don't go right, you're quick to
It's not just Arsenal fans, it's everyone.
No,
it's
but
everyone.
I'm saying no, but you're just quick to go straight onto the manager. The manager should have took more risks. The manager should. Well, why don't you put the ball in the back of the net? I paid 70 million for you. I paid 60 million for you. What do you think I paid that money for? To put the ball in the back of the net?
I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah,
and just come there and look cool.
Yeah.
Like I paid 60 million for you.
This one.
Yeah, let it all work out or whatever. Let it work out then. Put the ball in the back of the net. I paid 70 million for you to come and do this all day long. So put the ball in the back of the net.
No, I agree.
Don't come and now start
That's
telling
why
me
even the
I'm not
Martinelli
taking risks. I took risk in the summer getting you over here. That's my risk. How about you take some risk?
Yes, guys, welcome back to Subbed Off Early. To my right,
Tez, aka the Gaffer Tez.
to my left,
George, a.k.a. Coach Carter. I'm in a better mood this week. Well, a little bit, slightly anyway.
Yeah, man.
Slightly.
You know what as well, guys? The guy introducing, this is Erts, the man behind the camera. He's now in front of the camera and he's going to step in between me and George arguing sometimes so and ask the questions. You know what I mean, George? Although he is an Arsenal fan, he's on my side. So.
Oh, jeez, 2-1, boy.
I think maybe sometimes you need a bit of balance in that. But it's all right. It's all right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
All right, so because it was quite a big result, I think we should maybe start with United.
United! Come on!
You guys got jokes. Guys, I don't know what to tell you in terms of this. Which one do you want to start with, negatives or positives?
Now we got to speak about the positive. There's only positives this weekend from
Okay,
United.
okay, that's for you on your behalf.
There's only positives.
No,
There's
that was
no
a big
negatives.
result.
Hey, huge.
But for us, the positive, it's always great beating City.
Of course.
Whether we beat City, Liverpool, our closest rivals, it's always good. No matter where you are on the table, it's always good to win a derby game. But, guys, I've seen this before. Yeah, I've seen this new manager bounce. I've seen Carrick ball turn into someone else's ball. I've seen Ollie beat Man City 4 times in a row. I've seen this whole interim thing. So for me, I'm getting to a stage where I'm just bored right now. I'm bored. That's what I said. I'm happy with the win.
Yeah.
But that's where it stops for
Also,
me.
the performance was very good.
Guys, I've seen this sort of performance before.
Yeah, but this one was 90 minutes of it.
But I've seen it before.
I don't know if I've seen 90 minutes of it.
Guys, I've seen it
Because I was
before.
like, United have started well. You know, when you missed a lot of chances, 2 goals ruled offside. I'm
With
like,
Ollie, I've seen it.
they're going to concede. Haaland's going to pop up or something. But you lot kept going and you got the win. And we thank you so much. And hopefully this weekend you lose. Okay?
Yeah, I was
So-
gonna say, how do you feel about the game coming up?
Listen, the game coming up will take care of itself, innit? It's a free swing at the end. Arsenal going for the title. We're going for top 4, yeah. But just like the Man City game, if Man City won, it wouldn't have been a surprise.
Yeah.
If Arsenal went at the Emirates against Man United, it's not a surprise. For us, I've seen this already. I just have to come back to you guys in 14 months' time and then start talking about my club, because that's what we keep doing. We just keep sacking manager, start something, sack him, So I'm just kind of bored of this. Like, Carrick, it's not even like they've come to us and said Carrick's the new manager. No, Carrick's the manager for the
now.
next 4 or 5 months. Then we're going to possibly get somebody else in. So, guys,
But
that
if
means we're going to start another reset.
But if Carrick does a good job, he might actually get
I've
the job.
seen this before.
I was gonna say, is he not the favourite?
To get the job.
Yeah.
Well, time will tell, innit? Because
time
this
will-
interim thing's a bit like, yo, let's see how you do.
I've said already, like I said last week, Man United just need to get their own yes man. They need to get their own Liam Rosenior. That's what they need, because the structure is clearly saying that the guys above, we are the ones in charge of getting the players. We need someone, a yes man, that's just going to coach whoever we bring in. So we just need our version of Liam Rosenior that's not going to get involved in anything else. So whether that's Carrick or whoever coming in, yeah, but it cannot be a manager that has his own aura. People are talking about Tuchel and all that stuff. That's not going to work with the new Man United board. That once Tuchel and those sort of managers start not being happy with certain signings or whatever it is, they're going to talk. Yeah. They're going to speak against the board. We need someone that's going to say, yes, Mr. Wilcox, yes, Mr. Barada, yes, Mr. Ratcliffe. That's all we need. And then for them to be a good coach as well. Yeah. So I'm just looking for Man
you know
United
what
to
I
hide
think
their
you've
own
got
yes
to do
man.
though, George?
What?
Just enjoy the moment.
No, that's what I said for now.
Ferguson was enjoying it.
But
He had a
I've
smile
seen
on
it.
his
See,
face finally.
you guys, I've seen this before. I've seen this when Ollie came in.
Yeah.
He had that bounce, beat PSG, yada yada, all that kind of stuff. Next thing you know, give him the 3-year contract or whatever. I've seen this before, Tess.
That's one thing that I think that United have to just wait until the end of the season. Don't go early and give him a 3-year contract. Wait and see how it goes. But Michael Carrick, to be fair to him, where was he? Middlesbrough. Yeah, he did well at one stage. No, he was doing well. No, did he not?
Yeah.
At one stage, he's a bit more calm in that dugout. He's gonna, like you said, he's a bit of a yes man. From what we know anyway, we don't know too much in the ins and outs. But maybe you need that little bit of a balance right now. Just steady the ship, and then you lot want the Tuchel. I don't know. Xavi Alonso's available. Will he go there? I doubt it.
We're not having no Liverpool guys in the building.
Yeah, you probably won't.
He played for Liverpool and he's not coming here.
I don't know. But yeah, it's probably you're right because that is a rivalry.
Yeah,
but,
And also, Tuchel's got a World Cup, and you need someone who's going to be ready.
Even if he
much
didn't have a
need
World Cup, that sort of personality. People talk about Nagelsmann. That sort of personality, guys, is not going to work for the new Man United. We just need our version of Liam Rosenior. That's what we need.
Do you know who that could be in your mind?
I have no clue.
I don't think anyone knows
I've been
Man United doesn't even know.
Yeah, I've been through so many resets as a fan
Yeah.
that it's just boring now. That's what it's just boring. We're gonna get
he's numb to it.
Yeah, a new manager bounce, and then we'll get to the end of the season. I'm just hoping that obviously if we get top 4, great. That means whoever the manager that comes in will be getting extra money to go and get proper signings, extra, etc. But for me, yeah, guys, I'll take the win against City any day.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Like, that was, you know what though?
Yeah.
Like, I know your club's going through a lot, but that was a really good performance overall. I know you said you've seen it, but whatever. But you actually executed it really well.
well then, Tez, tell me why.
Donnarumma made some great saves.
Tell me why it was a good performance.
Just the way you lot played the
Cool.
intensity.
So why when they
Because
playing?
Kobe Mainu was playing.
Why when they playing?
Mainoo was good.
Why when they playing with intensity before?
I don't know.
Do you see what I'm saying? I can't have players that are. You see, this is what we've gone from. We've gone from players playing for the club that pays them, in terms of giving your best for the club that you.
So
pay
do you
for.
not think that people like Carrick coming in, obviously his background team, they're all ex-United players except for Steve Holland, right?
Woodgate is not a United player.
Oh, no, sorry, like ex-pro players and whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe these backroom staff coming in, maybe Carrick's got into them and said,
listen,
"Yo, do you know what it means to play here?"
If you can change like that in 3 days.
But the thing is, you've got a lot of talent in there.
No, but
it's
who
just,
was the remember, intensity ain't got nothing to do with talent. Effort ain't got nothing to do with talent. Running the extra miles got nothing to do with talent. It's a choice.
well,
So
Mainu started
It's a choice.
and you won.
Listen, for me, did he not play against Burnley?
He didn't start though, did he?
Did he play?
Yeah,
Cool. Did he play against Brighton?
yeah.
Okay, cool. So this is
But
what
did
I'm
he
ju-
start?
But this is what I'm trying to say. I'm
Free
saying
Kobe Mainu.
I'm saying free him, do whatever you need to do. But for us, Tez, it's boring now. It is boring. I'm all I can do is just sit in my seat, relax, and then in 14 months
See what happens.
come back to me, and then we'll see. We might have another reset. That's
We'll
just
see.
where we are.
Well, not even 14, 6 months. We're going to see what happens.
Well, there you go. So for me right now, yeah, it's just
But
great
no,
win against City.
I hear
Good
it, man.
performance, but it was see what I'm saying? If these players can turn it on like that in 3 days, that's what pisses me off the most.
No, I
Because
hear
now
it.
what's happening is players are not actually playing for the club no more, the badge. Cool, you don't need to be a supporter. Most footballers are not supporters of the clubs that they play for.
Yeah.
But play for the badge, minimum. Now what players are doing, they're playing for managers that they like. I like this manager, so I'm going to turn up my intensity.
Yeah, but we
I'm
know
gonna do
that the players have got all the power these days.
Yeah, but Tez, they don't make the decisions that they're doing right. That's why I
I
hold
hear
their
you.
feet
No,
to the
I
fire.
hear you. I hear you.
Do you know what I
I hear
mean?
you.
That's why it's very easy to go and say, "Oh, you're the manager. You're the one man that's not getting this whole." Look at the players. Are they playing for the badge? Can you look at the manager and say, "You know what? The players are giving effort and everything, but tactically, you're not really that guy. So we got to get rid of you." No, your guys are not running around. There's no intensity. But in 3 days, an interim manager that came from Middlesbrough that took a break after that can snap you guys out of that like that. Don't take the piss.
I just think it
Don't
was
take
the
the
whole
piss.
atmosphere anyway. Like, yes, Carrick was there, but it was the atmosphere, the rivalry.
And let me
It's a derby game
yeah,
as
it's
well
a
at the end of
derby
the
game.
day.
let
Anything
me-
happens in a
Let me
derby
tell you
game.
also why.
Oh, and Turkey. Can we talk about Turkey's
Listen, we're
comments?
just before.
Go on.
But just remember as well, with United, we always turn up for the big games. For the games we're not supposed to win.
Yeah.
For
That's
the
why I'm a
game,
bit worried,
For
you
the
know?
games we're not supposed to win.
know.
We turn up. Didn't we beat Liverpool at Anfield?
Yeah.
Probably toughest place for us to go.
You gave
we
us a hard time
Gave
as well.
Arsenal a good game and whatnot. So for me, it's been a trend for Man United over all these resets. We play well against the big teams. It's when the Brightons come to town, the Villas, the Evertons,
Wolves.
the Wolves, the West Hams, Evertons with 10 men, all that kind of
But
stuff.
Cherky's comments as well, before I forget, where he said, I can't wait to play the game. I want to kill them. Something like that. And I was like, what? And that's why the United fans were on him. But you know what? Bad performance from City. Their defence looked a mess. Obviously, they've gone and bought Mark Gehi and Semenyo now. Gehi's a massive signing for them, I think. But
I was very surprised with them after Dallo and Luke Shaw got a yellow card. Like Semenyo and
go
Doku
at them in
didn't
that
do
threat,
nothing.
yeah.
Like after that, you're just cutting back and passing it back and cutting it back. And
it was a bit weird.
Like just run it there. But listen, as a United fan, I'm cool if you want to just let them off the hook. I'm cool with that.
As an Arsenal fan, I was delighted with the result.
But they're trying to say that also in that match, Dallo's tackle was a red card. I didn't think it was a red card personally.
No, I don't.
If you
think it
played
was.
football,
yeah,
you know how quick things happen. Like
Yeah.
Doku was just too quick. That's all it was. And then when you slow it down,
But it was kind
Yeah.
of glancing as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't like straight on
Yeah.
foot, running
Yeah,
bang
yeah,
into
yeah.
it.
And
was
and
just
that's
like
why
a-
it wasn't a red card
Yeah,
because
no,
it was more
I thought that was
glancing.
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of people,
fine.
that's high. It was high, but when
There
the
was no
speed of the
power
game,
in it.
yeah, when the speed of the game is going like that, he's just Doku was just quicker than
Sometimes,
them.
like the rules now in the game, because everything's slowed down. Everything's not taken into context. It's just like, oh, let me slow it down. Oh, he's going in dirty. But sometimes someone can go past you. You don't mean to hit them, but it might just. But the rules of the game now. But this is why I need consistency, George, because it's not consistent enough.
But you're
for
not
me.
gonna get that though.
Yeah. So the rules of the game now, everything's soft. We know that everything's a red card. Everything's. Yeah.
Everything's
But
a
we're going to talk
handball.
about something at Arsenal.
Yeah.
'Cause I want
that
consistency.
segues naturally into Arsenal.
Yeah, go on. So obviously, Erts, go on.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't really want to speak. I'm going to stay neutral. I'm not an Arsenal.
No, you're right.
After we basically we handed you guys a title and you couldn't cement it.
So
yeah?
you lot said to us, all
Cool.
right,
Here it is.
Arsenal,
Here it is.
Arsenal,
Here
here
you
you go.
Here
We've
you go.
beaten City for you. You wanted us to do it. And guess what? We decided, and I knew this was because I missed the first 25 minutes of the Arsenal game, but I was watching, so I was on my way back from South London and I was watching the City game. Yeah. Like, so my coach was next to me. He had it on his phone, whatever. So I was kind of watching whatever. My eyes are there. I'm celebrating. Like, I stopped. I even watched the game. And I said, you know what? Arteta's going to be happy with a point today, you know? I just had a feeling this guy, he's not going to take no risks today and just think, you know what? If I get the point, then we're 7 in front of City. And I feel like he's... hold on, yeah. I know you want to go as well. Yeah, but I just feel like I missed the first 25 minutes of the Arsenal game again because I was at another match now.
That's when it should have finished, by the way. We should have ended that
I
game in
heard,
the first 25 minutes.
I rewatched it. I see Martinelli, and I think someone put in the group chat it was a difficult chance. No, brother.
No, bro. Just
He's
other
got
foot.
to score that.
Other
Hit the target.
Yeah.
Just hit the target.
why-
The keeper saves it. I say, okay, he saved it with his toe. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. But you've missed the whole target. You've got to score that. And the thing is, you know, everyone knows when we take the lead, we're not losing. I think we win every
100%,
game, right? Every time we take the lead, something like that in a while. So we got to be more ruthless. Yes. Overall, point gained.
Well, after, today as well.
After today, Villa lost to Everton at home. Their 11 match, whatever run, unbeaten run, whatever it is. Yeah, quality, loved it. But yeah, I'm happy. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say, I don't think that he didn't not go for the win. We had our chances. We just couldn't finish it. And as the game got on, you know, it's hard playing against a Dyche team away anyway. I feel like Dyche is kind of his kryptonite as well a little bit.
I get that, Erts, yeah. But my thing is, right, Marino coming on didn't make sense to me.
I think we needed to shore up that midfield because Ødegaard was getting battered. Ødegaard, by the way, I just want to say that was probably one of his worst performances.
Did he have a bad game? I mean, I missed the first 25. Was he involved in the first 25 at least?
He was involved getting pushed over off the ball. Like it was.
They were onto him, basically.
They were onto him. They knew. You know what? They were clever with it.
Yeah.
Dyche must have like instructed them
Yeah.
be like, get on him, don't give him any space, because they didn't give him any space and he didn't do nothing and we suffered for it. I actually said got another group chat. I said in there, I was like, you know what? As much as we need a bit of creativity, and I don't want to see like negative play. I feel like we need Marino in that midfield because he can like hustle and bustle, jump, be a little bit physical. We needed that against them because who was it? They had Anderson, Morgan Rogers, and Sangare in midfield.
Morgan Gibbs White, you mean?
Yeah,
Gibbs White. Sorry, not
yeah.
Rogers. Gibbs White, Anderson, and Sangare. Bro, our midfield was getting over. You know what? Rice and Zubi actually had a good game, but Ødegaard was that weak link, and we needed a little bit.
You know what it is for me though, as well. Sorry, before I forget, because sometimes we're talking and I have a point and I just forget it, so I need to say it now. A little bit off subject.
Oh my God.
Gyökeres.
Oh mate.
What's he good at apparently? Running in behind with space, right? He had the chance. What did we say a couple of weeks ago, George? You need to score when you get them chances. Now, guess what? He was through Murillo.
Yeah.
Big man, you couldn't get away from him. Then not only couldn't you get away from him, you had no quality to even like chop it or find that half a yard to shoot. He just wants to boom. You know, like half a yard. I just want to get my space in a straight line and smack it. I need you to score these goals, brother.
The premise is completely different, though. This is it. Like in Liga NOS, he's running and he's getting away from that defender. You're up against Murillo, or you're up against Guardiola, or you're up against Van de Ven. Brother, you're not really going to beat them in a foot race unless you're rapid. Martinelli might have done it. Gyökeres, I thought he was faster than he is.
Yeah, like we said, he's in jeans.
Yeah.
He's in jeans. He's in jeans running. Like, I need you to get... Don't get me wrong, he works really hard.
He does. I don't want to go too hard on him.
Yeah, I don't want to. And to be fair, look, it wasn't a great performance again.
No, it was a team. It was a team-wide thing.
City are trying to hand this title to us and say, "Here you go, Arsenal."
And we're like, no.
And we're like, you know what? Yeah. Let's make it difficult. Let's just keep you just within touching distance, but you've got enough space because it's 3 games again. It's 6 points. Yeah, 9 sounds better. Sorry, 7 points. Yeah, 9 sounds better to me.
Yeah.
But also 11 sounds better if we had beat Liverpool as well. We could have been 11 clear.
Yeah.
But
we could have,
but it's a point gained. We have to take it like that.
And it was against Liverpool as well. Liverpool, like, all right, they're not having a good season, but it's still Liverpool.
But again, in the first 20 minutes, we should have killed that game.
Yeah.
We didn't score 0-0.
Yeah.
Forest, 20 minutes, killed them, didn't score 0-0.
So that's what I'm saying. So when you guys keep saying 20 minutes, 25 minutes should have killed them, why do you keep going back to the manager for? What do you mean? People in general, like, they keep going back to the manager. The manager's going there for a draw. The manager didn't really push it. You guys have just said it in 2 separate games. In the first 20 minutes, both games should have been
done. But why is it only 20
no.
minutes, though, and then that last 5 minutes? Why is it always like that?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, so
it's like there needs to be like a sense of urgency. We go
mad for 20 minutes.
What do you guys want the coach to do?
I don't think it's on Arteta.
This is what I'm trying to say.
The only thing
I hear a lot of Arsenal fans keep talking about the coach. What do you want him to do?
Want him.
Your captain. So hold on.
Go on.
So your Glock 14, who's now water gun. Yeah. Now he can't get away from anyone, and he can't even tuck away those easy chances when he is through on goal. He's actually passing it back to the keeper. That's number 1. Number 2,
I think kicked it wide.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing there.
I think Murillo got a block on it. Yeah,
got a block.
What I'm saying, number 2, you guys are saying you're having the chances in the first 20, 25 minutes. If you put them away, the rest of the game is actually different because now that team has to chase you, opens up the spaces. Number 3, your captain is not been playing well, and he's one of your supposedly
only the last
most
couple
creative
games. But
not only your captain's not playing well, the substitute for your captain is also not playing well, and Eze, who's not doing nothing right now.
I was about to say that.
Cool. So what do you want Arteta to do?
This is what I want him to do. And a lot of people have this problem in the grassroots level. Coach the player to be better.
Oh my!
Coach him. You can't just get made players all the time. Eze.
This coach the player to.
What you're telling me?
Eze's like 27, 28.
No, it doesn't matter how old he is. One sec. No, I'm not having it.
Coach the player.
Pep Guardiola, yeah? Grealish.
He said be balanced, it's me and you against him.
Yeah, like, what's going on? I've got Arsenal fans against me. Pep Guardiola had Grealish, yeah? Grealish stunk it up a little bit, turned him into a certain sort of player, right? Then Grealish had a really good season or whatever.
Won the treble.
Yeah, won the treble, obviously now, but Grealish is still a top player. But Eze needs to fit in it. Like, Eze is non-existent. When he comes on, he does nothing.
So who is that down to? You can't.
It has to be Arteta.
But no, you can't just, guys. You can't just.
George, he's not 11 where we can tell him what to do and he doesn't understand or can't do it. This is my
whole point. You, Eze, let's just go back to Eze because that's the one. Let's go back to Eze. You, Eze, were about to sign for Spurs. Havertz got injured. You picked up the phone. Yeah, because Arteta didn't want you in the first place. You picked up the phone and you phoned Arsenal and say, listen, last minute, before I sign for Spurs, is there still opportunity to come to Arsenal? Arsenal put the package together and got you over there. Show that urgency how you wanted to come back to that club, because what I'm seeing right now is, Eze, you're actually showing people why you got released from Arsenal when you was younger in the first place. That's what you're showing. That's what you're showing Arsenal fans. That's why they're getting onto you. Like
I need more from him.
And the thing
man.
about it, Eze, it's not like you're at Palace where Palace have to rely on you. They have to rely on you and Mateta and all. Arsenal are not relying on you, Eze. So you got a free swing.
I just
Go
think,
and play.
I just think.
Are you telling me Arteta's telling him there and then there and then when you come there and then
Maybe.
you got, like Sabutio?
Maybe.
Do you think he's
You know
treating him
what?
like a Sabutio?
It might actually be like that because we're very robotic in everything we do.
Listen, that's cool. That might be the whole team, but I'm saying for me, the likes of Eze, we're putting too much onus on the manager and the coaches and not the players. Guys, listen, no disrespect to players. I've never been professional, so I don't know. I'm just going off the mindset I have in life, yeah? If you're 6 points ahead, I've just seen Man City get turned over, yeah, by Man United. We didn't take advantage of it when we drew against Liverpool, but we got into Nottingham Forest, who I believe have 10 home games with 10 points, yeah? They're not good at home. Listen, Mikel, stand there. I know you don't like to sit down. Just stand there. We're going to take care of it. Yeah, it's as simple as that. We want to go for the title. We've got our big dogs out there, and we're going to take care of business. Whether it's 1-0, last minute, whatever it is, we're going to take our chances in the first 20. Put the onus on the players more. Like this whole Arteta's got you into this position. He's got you into title challenges year in, year out. It's now time for the players. You now have the squad. It's now time for the players to step up, have their chest out.
I did say that.
You know what, manager?
George.
You chill over there. Yeah. When it comes to Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea, all those big games, we're gonna need your.
Hold on.
We're gonna need your little tweaks. And
But
whatever.
George, I
when it
said
comes to
this
Nottingham
2 weeks
Forest,
ago.
we got that.
I said this 2 weeks ago. But when it's not working, your players are not performing. As a coach, you've got to do something different.
What would you do differently during the game?
I think he's got to take more risk.
What is
it doesn't
more risk?
have to. What? 1 second. The other week, you argued with me. You said he just made like for like changes, so he didn't go for it against Liverpool.
I'm saying
So-
that's what your fans are saying.
No, but
That's
I'm
not a
saying
risk.
what you've just gone
Yeah,
on a
okay,
tangent
yeah.
about, yeah? So you just said, remember last week or 2 weeks ago?
That was Liverpool.
The Liverpool game.
Okay,
you said
yeah.
he made like for like changes.
Okay.
So why can't we switch it up? When you can see that we're attacking, why not put on Havertz
Okay,
and
cool.
put him up front? Why are we bringing on Marino?
Okay,
Jesus.
Tez.
Yeah, I know, but he took off
Tez.
Gyökeres. Why
Tez.
not have both of them on?
Tez.
That's my point. Like, why doesn't he
Tez.
go for it a
Put
little
on-
bit
so
there?
Tez.
I know why Gyökeres got taken off.
But this is what I'm saying. Put your coach's hat on right now, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
What will you do? You're saying bring
Yeah, but
Jesus.
George, you don't want my coach's
No,
hand.
no,
I'm
no,
a
no, I'm saying-
madman.
no, I'm saying- no, I'm
I'm
saying-
a mad.
I
I'll
get
put my
that. I'm
centre back
saying-
up front. I'll say, Gabriel, go up
Listen,
there,
I
and
get-
we're gonna whip a ball
Okay.
in. Like we want to win
so
this
that's,
game.
that's what you're saying, basically.
Yeah.
Just
You know
throw the
me. I'll
ki-
go for it. I'm
Yeah,
not on
just-
all
just-
of that.
Just throw the kitchen sink. So Gabriel go up front. Gyökeres stay on.
Yeah.
Gyökeres stay on. Jesus come on. Yeah. So who's coming off? By the way?
No.
Who's coming?
I'm not saying with Gabriel go up front and
Okay,
Jesus.
cool.
I'm just talking as
So
in.
you tell
but like,
me then.
One sec. So even like Saliba and Gabriel, yeah, they were pushing up
Yeah.
pretty much to like because Forrest was sitting back last few minutes. Yeah, they were pushing all the way up.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not just get in the box? Why not one of you gamble? You know the ball's going out to Saka or them. Why not just get a crossing and put them in there? Just put bodies in the box. Ferguson would have done the same thing.
Cool.
Yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying though. I need to see just a little bit of diversity in your tactics.
So you're saying that because the manager, you're going for the last
Just
5
mix
minutes.
it up a little
the
bit,
manager's not putting your centre back in the box. Yeah, that's
the way
why
you're saying it
no,
is
but I'm
different,
saying,
though.
no, but you know
No.
why? Do you know why?
I'm just saying,
Do you know why?
add a
Because
little bit.
I hear Arsenal fans keep saying about mix it up, do something different, do this, do that. When you ask them the question, it's last 5 minutes, get my centre back in. Why can't the centre back go himself?
Maybe, I don't know.
But this is what I'm saying. So how you guys might not know this.
Because that's what we got to do. We got to play to Saliba. Saliba's got to play out to Ødegaard. Ødegaard to Saka. Saka to Ben White overlapping. And that happens about 200 times in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, but then all it takes is one time for it to go right and the ball's in the net.
Yeah, but how many times have we scored in the last few weeks? Don't count
As it-
Portsmouth.
From what? Like open play?
Yeah, how many goals? We've scored 18 goals this season
saying,
from...
Tez, but I'm saying
But
the
I'm just
same
saying,
thing.
take
But
a
saying,
little
but Tez,
risk.
the
That's
same.
all I'm
Listen,
saying.
I'm saying the same thing you're saying about risk. Okay, I get that end of the game, but at the same time, it flips back to the players when Erts has just said we've had 2 games in a row where the first 20 to 25 minutes, the game should have been done. It should have been done. So
Yeah,
now players,
Okay.
you've now put me as a manager on the back foot. Now I have to deviate, from what I was originally, what I know is going to work.
Hold on,
Do you know how I know it's going to work?
No,
because
sorry.
we're creating the chances.
No.
So it's working.
Okay, so one second. Wait. Let me just say this, The game should have been done, yeah?
Yeah.
What was the chances in the Liverpool game where we should have scored?
The Liverpool game's not a good example.
So you just said something. It has to be the one perfect time and we got to score. What was the chance in a Forest game? Martinelli, right?
Martinelli, and then there was another chance as well. That Gyökeres chance, I don't want to say he should have scored that, but he kind of should have scored that.
If Gyökeres was somebody else, if it was Haaland, Haaland scores. But Gyökeres is Gyökeres. He ain't got the pace to get away.
Cool.
There's one more thing I actually wanted to mention as well.
So we're not actually creating that much. Even in the second half, what was the chance? Saka header. Great save by the keeper. Yes. Okay, but we're trying to just kind of narrowly escape. Arteta's there like this is the second time. No one's taking a shot on goal for us. All right, but what are we doing? Are we actually trying to win games?
Guys, but how can you ask a manager that question? Are you trying to win games?
I'm sure he went there trying to win.
Do you know what I mean?
Let's be real about that. I'm not even an Arsenal fan, but I'm saying that because when I just hear this about coaches and players just get let off the hook.
1 second.
Like,
I've got George
players,
going hard for
listen,
Arteta right now.
It's just managers and coaches in general.
No, I hear you.
For all levels. It's just like there's too much onus on this whole.
Okay.
Like
the
coach must subboot every single thing. Like guys, use your own brains.
George,
guys, put the ball in the back of the net.
George,
so you don't put me under pressure.
I've got too much PTSD, anxiety. I need to win this league. But
cool.
You know what?
Put the onus on the players.
I hear it. Overall, though, we got a point. And we're actually 1 point better off than we were last week. But another game's gone.
Especially
but we're saying in general, this is like a common consensus amongst Arsenal fans in terms of when things don't go right, you're quick to
It's not just Arsenal fans, it's everyone.
I'm saying but you're just quick to go straight onto the manager. The manager should have took more risks. The manager should. Well, why don't you put the ball in the back of the net? I paid 70 million for you. I paid 60 million for you. What do you think I paid that money for? To put the ball in the back of the net?
I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah,
and just come there and look cool.
Yeah.
Like I paid 60 million for you.
This one.
Yeah, let it all work out or whatever. Let it work out then. Put the ball in the back of the net. I paid 70 million for you to come and do this all day long. So put the ball in the back of the net.
No, I agree.
Don't come and now start
That's
telling
why
me
even the
I'm not
Martinelli
taking risks. I took risk in the summer getting you over here. That's my risk. How about you take some risk? Like, no, man, there's too much coaches. There's too much Sabutio coaching going
listen,
on.
I said
Put
that
the
2 weeks
onus
ago. It's on the players.
Put
It is
the
on the
onus
players.
on the players that have a different mentality. You went against City close. What did you lose by? 1 point, 2 points a couple times?
Yeah.
To City and whatnot. Come on, guys. And there's players there that were there from those times. You got to be stronger mentally.
Was there one that we lost on goal difference? Oh, it wasn't,
No.
didn't it? It was a point or
It was
something.
like 1 point.
1 or 2 points, yeah.
Like, Tez, come on, man. Like, you've done this twice. City have played before you. Drop points. Listen, Arsenal players, I know you got a WhatsApp group.
But that's the annoying
If that
thing.
WhatsApp group's going off, if I got the right mentality,
Well,
guys, listen.
actually,
tomorrow,
we saw Rice.
Declan Rice, yeah.
And what did he say?
He said at the end the camera caught him. What did he say? Same every effing time or something.
Okay, so who's he talking about?
I might have to bleep out the S bit.
Yeah, but who's he
I
talking
thought I was
about?
going to be the first one to have to be
Just-
beat that, but it
Yeah,
ended up
yeah,
being
yeah.
you.
Do you know what I'm
Sorry,
saying?
man.
So
Then
for
it's
me,
Mike, man.
guys, I'm not
My
going hard for
face,
Arsenal, but in terms of coaches and all that, I'm not having it, man. I'm not having it. It's just too much play. Same way when I went back to Man United, how the players are able to switch it on in 3 days. Come on, guys, man. We need to stop
All
this.
right.
So,
All right, anyway, let's move on from Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think. Go on.
Top of the league, 7 points clear, 16 games to go. Don't bottle it, boys,
Listen,
please.
We just need a good run. We just need a good run.
And starts with Man United on Saturday, hopefully.
Yeah.
Is it Saturday or Sunday? Sunday.
I think it's Sunday.
4:30 Sunday.
I think it's Sunday. It's usually Sundays.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Everyone's calmed down a little bit.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool as well,
I'm
man.
cool.
I'm cool.
Oh, you wrote
passion.
that for Arsenal. I
Passion.
rate that,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
No,
George
coaching.
is-
No, yeah,
hey,
coaching is
Arteta
true.
at
Though.
Arsenal.
It's true. Arteta, yeah, I rate him highly. Top guy. Speaking about coaches,
Yeah.
Spurs.
Oh,
And
hey,
Thomas
You did.
and
You did.
this-
To be fair,
Let me say something.
you did.
I was at Tottenham's training ground today, and the Sky Sports cameras were outside.
Oh.
But there was an event going on there, so I don't know if.
It was something to do with that. Yeah.
Let's just say I think there was a meeting.
No, they said it on Sky Sports News anyway.
Oh, did they say it
Yeah,
today?
they said he got called in for a meeting just to have some talks. Remember when I said
That was a mad result
but-
for West Ham as well.
Yeah, that was good. But remember when I said about leaving Frank alone in terms of until you hear about from the board.
Yeah,
Villa.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think Vinay put out a letter for all the fans to just let them know, listen, we know about the results. We know it's disappointed. We do have a long-term view on what's going
That's
on.
good.
In terms
If
of,
they've come out and they're backing him,
no, I don't think they're backing him like
Okay.
that. I think they put out a thing where they're trying to let fans know, okay, this is where we stand. 'Cause remember, I told you,
Yeah, we
they
haven't
hadn't
heard
said
anything.
anything. They haven't heard, so we don't know what angle they got. They were talking about the academy. They were talking about the first team. They were talking about selling players at the right time. They were talking about buying young players, investing in the academy, all that kind of. So that's their kind of clear vision, and they're hoping that Frank. You know what I'm saying? I think I got the gist of it in terms of they're hoping that Frank can be part of that thing. But obviously, you know how it is, and results
Yes.
determine everything at the end.
Spurs
of
fans
the day.
definitely are not.
Yeah, and
as-
They're not
Spurs
having it.
fans are not.
that was a bad
they're just-
result.
they're
You
just not
can't be
happy.
like. I
it's
saw
rivals
some
as well.
stat or something. It's nearly £1,000 for their season ticket, and they've won 4 games at home this season or something. So that's
Yeah, but listen,
£250 a win.
Listen, what you're buying your
That's
season
mad.
ticket for? You're not buying wins, are you? You're
No.
buying your season
No, but you
ticket.
still want to
Come
go
watch
there.
your
And
game.
you don't want to go there and
Yeah.
lose every week.
Yeah.
Imagine you're trekking all the way to the stadium because I'm a match going fan, and if I was going every week, well, then
You
I'm
was
going,
for
then
a
I'm-
while.
No, not even every week. Yeah, was I?
Not losing at home too
Yeah.
much, to be fair, but
No, but
you
look at even if you get your season ticket, look at their season ticket last season. In terms of
Yeah,
you came 15th, but you won the Europa League.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Conference. Oh no, it was Europa.
something. Yeah,
So
maybe
B-Tech
something
Europa
that you
League.
may not see. for a
Level
lot of
2
teams.
B-Tech Europa League.
Do you get what I mean? So for me, yeah, I get what you're saying there. But yeah, they had a conversation. I don't think there's anything major that came out of that conversation. I think they just had a conversation. I think probably Sky Sports and all that stuff got a whiff of. He's got to come in and have a conversation, and they took it as
Yeah.
Let's
What's
rush over
going
there
on?
quickly.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure we're the first ones.
To be fair, every time I drive past that training ground, there's always cameras or something going on. When you know, it's quite.
yeah. So we got to find out what
common.
kind of happens. But going back to that match, obviously, it's
Just quickly
Yeah,
as well, Oliver
so good.
Glasner coming out.
Yeah.
I
he's
know
had
that
enough.
weren't.
He's had
Yeah,
enough.
but apparently they're not sacking him. They're backing him.
well, who they got?
Oh,
Who
that
are they
was
going to
good,
have?
isn't it? They're not sacking him. They're backing him.
But who they going to have? He's leaving at the end of the season.
Yeah,
Anyway.
because he's like, he's just sold my captain.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's mad.
Mateta might go as well.
Yeah, it looks like he's ready to go
Yeah, he might go.
if they want to swap.
So
He's got nothing left of that team.
he's
that
got, and this is
won
what I'm
that
saying.
FA
Why
Cup, really.
even going back to United and stop going. Sorry, I'll keep going back there. But in terms of Glasner, because we're talking about Glasner, like United fans talk about, yeah, I want Glasner. He's this, he's that. But Glasner's once again, you can see if he doesn't get what he wants, he will start chatting rubbish.
Yeah,
But is he the
against
right
board.
type of manager for United as
No,
well?
no.
I
Not,
feel like
not for what we're on. Not for what we're
Yeah,
on.
no.
You know, because I've heard Glasner, Iraola.
No.
I don't think either
No,
of them are really.
none of
United,
them.
No.
None-
They're good for small clubs and they can
they will
overachieve.
talk
Yeah.
against the board. We don't need that right now. But I'm
but-
just saying, I just put that
Yeah,
point
yeah,
because of
yeah.
Glasner.
Not just that as well. I feel like for United, the job spec is a bit different. It's like Pep
Comes with a
going
lot
to
of
City.
pressure.
It's like it comes with a
There's
lot of
nothing
pressure,
like
but
it.
the expectations high as well. Do you know what I mean? Not so much as when like Fergie first left. Right now, I think you're in a place where it's a bit like
The hardest job.
we'll take top 4. Whereas before it's like we need to win the league. Whereas now, like I think the expectation a little bit smaller. But I mean, like when you have a lot of money to spend to buy players and things like that, have these managers proved that they can spend £70 million on a player and it not be a dud,
But that's
or
the
it's going to
thing.
work in the
But that's
system?
the thing. We don't need a manager to spend 70 million. That's not his job no more. That's why we need a yes man. That's not his job. We need someone that's going to come and just be a coach.
Okay, but turn that £70 million signing into someone.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Top 3 hardest jobs in world football. Man United is one of them.
Yeah.
Like hands down. Real Madrid is another one, and whatnot. Probably maybe the Brazilian national team, something like that, or whatever.
Because it's not like maybe get like this ragtag group of players and kind of get them playing and maybe get mid-table and maybe win a cup. It's like we need to win most games, get up to a high position, maybe win the league, get into the Champions League,
Glasner's
go
not
far.
that guy.
I don't think he is. And I don't
Glasner's
think
not that guy.
Iraola is either.
Yeah, they're not that guy. But
Yeah, but
him
who are
going
you
back,
going to get then? Other than
I don't know.
Tuchel, like who
guys,
else is
that's another. Anyway, like I said, we'll reach that when we get there.
Tuchel,
But in
yeah.
terms of Crystal Palace and Glasner, what he said, yeah, he just emptied out the chamber, boy. Listen, sack
he
me,
wasn't
guys.
happy. He wasn't happy
Yeah,
at all.
just sack me, guys. Listen, you don't care about us anyway.
Yeah.
Just sack me, whatever. I don't know where they are on the table, but they need to be careful, like Crystal Palace, because this could be.
The thing is, though,
free fall.
Nottingham Forest are 4 points clear of West? No, more
West-
than that. I think
5,
something like that. Like West Ham won, which was a big result for them. So hopefully Nuno can turn it around because I like Nuno as well. And Callum Wilson, that was mad as well. Sorry, he cancelled his contract or was about to cancel his contract. Come back and scored the winner.
Why was he cancelling his contract? He was leaving.
Yeah, he was going. He was gone. They
Oh, okay.
agreed to cancel the contract. He come back and scored the winner.
Fair enough.
So yeah, but let's see. Tottenham could be in a relegation fight if they're not careful. If these teams start picking up results.
Yeah, well, that's another thing as well, actually, with the Forest game. Just going back to Arsenal, West Ham won their game, so
Yeah, so
Forest
they were
had a little
buzzing,
bit
yeah.
like, oh, yeah,
We need to make sure
we need to get
we
something out of
something
this.
out of
And
this
you know
game,
what?
yeah.
I'll say in the second half they were very compact and they defended.
It's
well.
Daesh. He knows what
He
he's
knows
doing.
what he's doing.
I'm keeping it compact. We're not
Yeah.
going to concede loads of goals very often, and we might nick a little 1-0, 2-0 here.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing at Everton right now. 1-0 win. Who's that? Moyes, right?
What is
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These guys, they're experienced and they know what to do. And they've been, majority of the time, they've been coaching teams like this.
Yeah.
You know, so they know how to keep organized. They know what to do to keep a balance in that team and maybe just nick a win.
It was a big result for them
Big
today,
result.
man.
Big result for Everton.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Away at Villa. Right. Any other
Um,
teams? Chelsea won.
Oh, sorry, we didn't talk. I know we spoke a lot about Arsenal.
Yeah.
Olaena.
Oh my days.
Was that a penalty? VAR. For
Yeah.
me, it was a penalty.
That was
Tried to keep
100%
the
a
ball
penalty.
on.
Listen, the ball came, hit his shoulder. It was going out for a corner, and he knew
Yeah,
it.
and
he kind of like
And
little scoop.
Instagram, he's put Eddie Guerrero up.
Yeah.
Lie, cheat, steal.
He knows it. He knows
He
it.
knew it. And then Sean Dyche, just him and, I don't know if anyone saw it, but him and Kieran were having a little argument.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Kieran just quickly just thought, let me go back to my presenting and let me get into an argument here and switch the conversation.
Dyche will fight that to the death, bro.
Yeah, Dyche was like, no, the game's gone. The game's gone. Like, come on,
Woke
bro.
nonsense.
Yeah, like, nah, man. But
What do you think, George?
This is not a penalty, innit?
why is it not a penalty?
Just crack on, guys.
Why is it not a penalty?
Put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, see, the thing is, this is mad because if we got that penalty, we
We
win
would
that
have
game
put the
1-0.
ball in the
Yeah.
back
Are
of the
you
net.
sure? The way you guys talk.
No, we score
Listen,
pens. We score pens.
One thing-
We score pens.
Did Arteta need to come on the pitch to score that pen for you?
One thing I'll tell you, that's
You wanna take that
Actually, I'll say we
Gyökeres
score
would handle
pens.
that.
Madueke weren't on the pitch, so we'll score
Okay,
pens.
okay.
No, but one thing that you can trust Gyökeres to handle is that penalty.
And
He's
Saka
ripping
as
the
well.
net.
Saka's a good
Yeah,
penalty. And
yeah,
Ødegaard, to be
yeah.
fair.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we would have scored that pen, and I feel like we got bumped.
I feel like that was the light. Again, if it's not a set piece or a penalty,
Yeah.
Arsenal are struggling to create chances.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? Look, whatever. We're 7 points clear.
Yeah,
Move
fine.
on. Next
Let's
subject.
move
Let's
on.
go. Otherwise, going to be here all day.
Yeah. So, coach's corner.
Yes.
There's a question today.
Okay.
That's the question.
Is the academy system watered down now? So, do age groups have too many bodies, and does that hurt development?
Does it hurt development?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. To be fair, it's mad that that's the question today, because I just came back from somewhere and I was talking to someone, and they told me, I didn't even know this, right? And they had we're talking about a certain age group. I'm not going to get too much into it, right, and bait up everything, but there was a certain age group where they told me they've got 3 groups. They're 25 players deep. And this is like a youth, I think it's 7-a-side football. 7-a-side football, and they've got 25 players. And they've got 3 groups. So are they just signing anyone very quickly? I don't know. I need to, I just thought that come to me and I was like, that's mad that they've got 25 players for that age group. I get like, is it, when that's, so next year they're going to be 9-a-side, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're going to need probably 18.
Mm-hmm.
But 25 is still a lot.
So,
for
what
me.
kind of chance does that give like a young player to platform themselves if they know they've got like 2 benches?
So can I give you a
worth of players?
statistic? I saw it the other day. I think 0.1% of players with scholarships at 18, 0.1% are playing pro football at 18. So everyone that's got a scholarship right now, only 0.1% of you are going to
That's
be
1 in
playing pro.
1,000.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's
Whatever
mad.
it is.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
That's every one.
It's either 0.1% or 1%. Something like that are going to be playing pro football,
Yeah.
which is mad.
Yeah, for me, I think it is watered down in terms of different aspects. Like what you just said there, there's too many players get signed up straight away. For me, I don't think there's that many good players like that on that level.
25 is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know. Once again, I don't know the intricate details in terms of if Cat Ones have to sign a certain amount of players or they've been allotted a certain amount of number.
Maybe,
and
yeah,
whatnot. I don't know if it's technical like that, then great. But just looking out from the outside in, and also being on the inside as well, it's too many players, man. It's just too many players. For me, academy football should be exclusive, the elite of the elite. Even development-wise, like you probably have the minimum of 2 coaches, depending on what category you are, per age group and whatnot. If you have one team, the development level of that one team is just going to be through the roof. At the end, if you've got good coaches in the building, it's going to be through the roof. I've got 25 players, whereas you need a coach to probably every 12 and whatnot. So you're talking about, yeah.
Sorry, George. You just said something. If you've got good coaches, this is something else that I spoke about today because I was with a lot of scouts today, and a lot of coaches, and inside the coaching at these clubs, and we spoke about it before. It's lazy coaching, and the best coaches are not in these buildings. Like, don't get me wrong. We said it before. There's a lot of very good coaches inside these buildings, but the best coaches will rather just go and do their own thing. Yeah. And these players that are at the academies will still go and work with them coaches to kind of get the extras and whatever. But yeah, like as scouts and whatever, like to bring in 25 players, I think that's a lot of players. And the fact that there's more players out there that are probably better than majority of them players that are in there.
Yeah.
You know, that for me, that's crazy. 25 players for one age group doesn't make sense to me.
Listen, there are clubs out there that keep it to. They do 7 aside. They'll probably sign 13 or whatever it is. Now, I know some of these clubs, they have big numbers because when they go to the bigger formats, then their bodies start changing. So some of them might be out for growth. You don't know how long that is, et cetera, et cetera. But for me, even if you put that into the mix, it's still too many players at the end of the day because, for me, it's just everything is just, what is the academy? Everything's too accessible, too easy. So that's why a lot of these kids, when they go in there, like a lot of grassroots kids, they will go into these academies or they will know players in these academies. I'm not too far away from him. I'm close to him. Right? But what they don't understand, the player that they're talking about in question is number 21 out of 25. So they're going to be gone anyway. Do you get what I'm saying?
And if there's 3 groups as well, and they're playing 3 separate matches, Group 1 might be the ideal team.
But they don't do, that's what I'm saying.
They mix it?
They don't do that at the early stage. They mix it up to make it seem a certain... And even, once again, even that, the fact that you have to mix it up should let you know you got too many. It should be the best 7 on one team, the next crop of 7, and the next crop of 7. So you let parents know, like, listen, this is where an elite environment here.
They're moving like grassroots. You know, when you got like 2 A team, B team, and you just
they're moving like grassroots because I don't move like that.
No. I'm just saying, like, as in, they got to give everyone minutes. Like, even that.
Yeah, even that.
You know what I mean?
Listen, anyway, let's not even go into that. That's a whole different discussion.
Sorry, I just want to add something into that as well. Do you think, I know this is a little bit off subject, but do you think that academy players should play grassroots as well? Until a certain, like a later age? Because what is it right now? It's 9 years old, right? And then 12 for the girls. 9. Do you not think they should play grassroots at like until 12 maybe, like same as the girls? Like, because the girls can play until they're 12.
No, but the boys develop differently.
I get that, but why can't they play until they're 12?
For me, I'd say, listen, you're talking about minimum probably under 10s. I'd say minimum under 10s. But once again, it's another thing that Tez, we're talking about, see when we talk grassroots, we're talking about on the basis of guys like me and you.
Yeah.
That if we have a good player, medium, whatever, below, whatever, we can bring them to a certain standard. Do you get what I'm saying? Because there's a certain standard of coaching that's required and whatnot. Most of these grassroots clubs are not run how we run our clubs. Does that make sense? Yeah. They're not run with that seriousness. So if you have a top player and whatnot, you need to develop him also. It's not about he's just a top player and let's just leave him because he's not going to be 9 years old again. He's not going to be 10 years old again. So before he goes to the academy, he needs to make sure that he's getting a good grassroots foundation.
Coaching,
So that's why they probably take them in at such a young age, at 9 and stuff like that. I still think it's too young.
I think it's too young.
That's me. I think it's too young because see these players, when they go in at 9 and they get released at 12, they're different boys.
Yeah.
Why? Because they went in as a primary school kid and they're coming out as a secondary school boy that's growing up your voice, physically, emotionally, mentally, and they can't even take it. Some of them. Do you get what I mean?
I feel like a lot of them miss the freedom of playing as well. So that's why I feel like that's where we're going wrong a little bit. We're coaching it out the game because when they do go into the academy, as much as they want them to express themselves, they don't really want them to express themselves.
So you're suggesting they'll get that through playing in grassroots?
100%, because they feel a bit less pressure. Because, you know, going into certain environments like that, Like I've had players that have gone into environments like that, and then they freeze up because they're seeing all these people in the badge of that Premier League team, and they're like, "Oh my god."
I'll come back at you with something though.
Huh?
I'll come back at you with something
Yeah,
in
go
terms
on,
of
go on.
when you say pressure. For me, that's a good thing. Like if you can't perform at that level, then you're not supposed to be there. That's my whole thing.
You were talking about this last week.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
shouldn't. You should not be there. If you can't perform under pressure, you shouldn't be at an
get that.
academy.
I
But I get what
understand
you're
that
saying
point.
in terms of a lot of academy players, a lot of boys go into the academies and they just turn robotic.
Yeah, it turns into like a job
Yes,
already
what
for a
I said.
9-year-old.
That's why I go back to Sabutio coaching. That's what it's gone back to a lot of the times. It's you go here, you go here, you do this, you do this, you do that. Like for me, the elite ones that are young, you have certain kids that got that elite mentality from young, and they're still going to 16 and above. You got some that will develop at 12. You got some that will develop at 15. But the ones that are ready early to go in, get them lot. But there's not many of them Erts. That's the thing. This 25, 30 player squads is not 30 players that are ready to go into that environment.
They've
It's
just
just that,
got a few like extras. Like,
and you know the parents nowadays. Once the parent gets the offer, they're gone.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
gone. Then you rarely find a parent that says, you know what, I'm looking at my kid. I can see he's got a few bits and pieces, but he's still got to work. I'm not going to take this opportunity right now because they think they'll never get it again.
They hear Tottenham, Arsenal. They're like,
Tottenham,
"Aye."
yep. So where do we
Right,
sign?
right.
Yeah, but you know you're going to be number 17. Yeah, we don't mind being number 17. As
Yeah,
long as
we
we're in
just
the
wanna be
building.
there. Yeah,
we just
yeah,
want to
yeah.
be there and let everybody know that we're there. But realistically,
Is
they're
that
not
the
ready.
best for their development? as
No,
well?
they're not. But they're not gonna.
But they're not
But
trying
they
to
don't
hear
care
it.
They're
about
not trying to
that.
hear
Yeah,
that.
of course,
They're not trying to hear
of
that.
course.
They're just trying to go to the academy. And that's why I'm saying about where academies are watered down, because now everybody, remember what I told Tez before, we had this discussion, people used to want to be professional footballers. That was the whole point of going to academy. Now everybody wants to be an academy player. That's what they want to be. Do you get what I mean? So for me, that's where it has watered down. Like nobody, you don't even really hear kids talk about being professional and stuff like that anymore. They don't even look at themselves that far, like, oh, I've got to do the work. I've got to
You
play
don't
the
even
long
hear
game to
kids
get there.
watching the game.
No, you don't.
Like, I don't remember the last time a kid come up to me and was like, "Oh, I watched the Arsenal game, and did you see like the passing that they did?" No, the only thing you're telling me about is he scored,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he made a good pass.
Yeah.
Who saw the nutmeg?
Or
Because
he-
they're
or-
watching it through clips.
Or
They're not watching the game.
Or they know about the person that kicked the ball from the halfway line and hit a FIFA card.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying in the goal? That's who they know about. They don't know about real
Team of the
footballers,
season.
but they know about all these freestylers.
I feel like
and-
that's a lot of football people in football anyway. Everyone just judges them off their FIFA card. Like, yeah, this player's sick.
yeah.
They haven't even watched them
Yeah,
play 1
people-
minute. Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I used to play Championship Manager and Football Manager.
Yeah.
People don't really play. Only the old heads really play it now. Like,
But you always was so good at like guessing who the good
that's what
player
I was
would
about
be.
to say.
Yeah,
I found out a lot of players turn into like from wonder kids, and then you follow their careers, and you're like, oh
But it's mad
like,
how
he actually made.
it's mad how
proper.
accurate the algorithm on those games are.
Yeah, because
it's like,
but the thing is, you see how
because
now.
Gravenberch was one of those players, and now look, he won a Premier League.
Yeah,
he smashed
but
it.
this is the thing now, because back then that was doing all the stats jobs
Yeah,
and
yeah.
doing all the
Yeah,
scouting
yeah.
for everyone.
Yeah, yeah,
Literally, it was just a scouting tool.
Yeah.
So now everyone's kind of got access to it, and they're probably using some of them guys that probably used to work there and go, you know what?
I feel like that's who Chelsea hired. They're just like, yes, go top. football
Everyone's
managers,
gone
sign the
American.
players.
Everyone's
Yeah,
gone
yeah.
American doing the stats now.
Just going back to in terms of what we were discussing, it's definitely is watered down in a lot of ways,
Yeah, man.
like scouting wise, recruitment wise.
But we know there's a
all that
lot.
stuff.
There's a lot wrong with the English setup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it because there's not enough. Like we were talking about earlier, because we're gonna come on to subbed off early, and we were like, "Who's the wonder kids?" We said Rooney, Owen. Who else is the wonder kids for England?
Yeah.
Like who achieved other than Rooney and Owen? And there's a big gap.
Yeah.
Harry Kane wasn't a wonder kid.
No, he came quite
worked
late.
hard and
Saka,
then
yeah, he
Yeah.
kind of was.
yeah. But
But he hasn't
did he
achieved-
take it by storm like Rooney and Owen? No.
But you know what? He was a bit different because
But that's what I'm saying.
he came into that Arsenal team. That
Well,
was-
I
Yes.
think what Ted's saying
Yeah,
is
I know,
that
I hear it,
with
I
the
hear it,
academy
yeah.
system and the money
Yeah.
that's been always been
yeah,
in the
yeah.
academy system, they should be churning out
Yeah,
those
yeah,
players.
yeah.
Like
100%.
again, Saka was a hard worker. Remember,
Yeah, he
Saka
was,
was a
yeah.
hard worker. He was
He's
a
a
left
left
back,
back,
and then
yeah.
But Owen was always a striker. Rooney, remember the name, 16,
yeah.
smashed it. Owen come in early
true.
doors. Owen was
Yeah.
did he won Ballon d'Or? No.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, like these guys were top. You know what I mean? I know people hate Owen because he's
Yeah, no,
commentary
but
and
listen,
whatever.
he's
and
he was
a
the
top
best
player.
English
whatever,
striker
yeah.
ever.
He's a top
But
player.
he's top. Like I remember, he broke my heart a few times in that FA Cup final. You know what I mean? Like he was a baller. But yeah, man.
But for me, that is the.
It's watered down.
It's definitely watered. It needs to be tightened up in terms of it needs to be like just really earn that access to be there. But I just think it's too, like I said, it's too accessible in certain ways.
Yeah.
And like when we was talking about
The threshold's too low. Like,
you see when we was talking about me and Tez were talking about before, in terms of bringing a community in, letting them watch academy. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's when you bring. I'm talking about actual playing, getting in there. It's just
too easy.
Like people are doing 2-step overs, and here's your offer.
Yeah, then it's lazy scouting, it's lazy coaching.
This
It's
is the
lazy.
biggest kid I saw on grassroots. He's massive,
And he can move.
Yeah, he can listen. Just sign it. Just sign it.
Just in case he ends up being that absolute.
Yeah, that's what it is. There's a lot of just in
They're
case.
just hedging their bets. I think that's why. It is.
Yeah. But the thing is,
it
there's-
ruins the player as well. I think.
I want to say this as well. Sometimes, like, there's a lot of talent out there that scouts are bringing in.
Yeah.
But why are you putting mediocre around them?
Yeah.
That's my thing. Because also, like, sometimes they're number fillers, some of these kids. And the parents don't realize it either. You're just a number filler to help this kid mature. Like, everything's based around that kid now. Because he's the star. That's the one we're going to sell. And it goes down to Cat 3, Cat 2 as well. That's the one we're going to make money off. It's a business, guys. Football is the most ruthless business, but the best job in the world that you can have to become a football player. But it's a short career as well. So, and really short.
make
You
the
can
most
change
of
in a
it.
second. Yeah, make the most of it if you are in these places. But
Right. Okay. So let's move on to your favourite segment, George.
George's favourite.
Yeah, you can let them know what it's about. You can let them
Nah,
know.
man, you gotta do it, man.
I gotta do it.
What is it because I'm here today?
You know what? Give it to
It's
us. We're passing the torch over, man.
Right. So this is subbed off early, where every week we sub off one player and keep two. This week, like Tez said, we've got a little bit of discussion, but we decided to go for attacking midfielders.
Yeah.
And we're thinking,
And Danny, sorry, it's coming. It's coming. Just
oh, is it not
don't
Danny's
worry.
one?
No, it's not Danny's one. Danny keeps shouting at me. But yeah, it's
Put
coming.
it in the comments, Danny.
And this week we're going with Palmer, Ødegaard, or Fernandes.
Fernandes,
Yeah,
Palmer, Ødegaard, and Fernandes.
yeah.
Okay. And we're subbing off two.
No, just
No,
one.
one.
Yeah.
We're subbing off one.
Yeah.
Okay. Subbing off one. This one's a difficult one. Oh, so you're getting involved today, yeah?
Do you want me to get involved?
You go first, Erts, actually.
Yeah, man, you go first, man. So we can just absolutely kill you for who you're doing for no reason
Well, I
as well.
don't know.
Right, should we
It is
discuss
hard.
everyone?
Yeah, let's discuss.
Let's start with who is definitely not coming off, which is Bruno Fernandes. He's not coming off. Come on, guys.
George,
come
George.
on.
Just
George,
quickly.
you
Guys,
see Bruno Fernandes?
I'm not even a
George,
big Bruno
I was going
fan.
to say, yeah.
Hold on. Bruno Fernandes has to stay on the pitch.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I was waiting.
I
Man.
like Bruno,
Okay.
man. I rate
Listen,
Bruno.
As a 10, creating chances,
Scoring
taking
goals,
risks.
effective,
He's
influencing
on
the
the
game.
pitch.
I like Bruno.
He's
I
on
like
the pitch.
Bruno.
You agree?
I do like Bruno, yeah.
I like Bruno, man. I
Yeah.
think he's
I
he's
think-
an elite technician. Elite
Yeah.
technician. Some of the passes I've seen him do out of nothing,
He
create
works
stuff.
hard as well.
He does work
He
hard.
works hard as
And I
well.
like his personality. I know people sometimes moan, oh, he's a winner. Yes, he's a winner. He wants to win.
Yeah.
I like that. You know what I mean? I like that. So
And off the pitch as well, he seems like a decent guy.
I don't know
Listen,
about
off
that. I
the
don't
pitch-
care
I don't know
about
about
off
these
the
guys,
pitch. I'm
man.
not
Yeah.
judging
No,
him
I
off
don't
know
the
about these
pitch.
guys off
Yeah,
the
man.
pitch, bro.
Forget them off the pitch. I'm
Listen.
sure Eze's a great guy off the pitch, man.
Just perform, I don't care.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm an Arsenal
Yeah.
fan, bro. I
Yeah,
need
no,
results.
I agree with that. I think.
So now it comes
he's a
down
top
to
technician.
Palmer.
Palmer
Palmer
and
or
Ødegaard.
Ødegaard.
All right,
Listen,
can
for
I just
me,
start? Sorry.
Go on,
I need
go
to.
on.
Sorry, Erts. I know we
on.
gave you the torch, but hand it back
Nah,
for a second. Yeah. Hand it back. You see Ødegaard, yeah, and I was saying this. He's my sort of player because you see me. I loved Dennis Bergkamp growing up. That was like my idol, like my footballing idol, and I loved him because he had so much tech, and he was one of them players that if he's got the ball, you're not getting it off him.
Yeah.
You're not getting that ball off Bergkamp unless like he makes the mistake. Ødegaard, I know let's not be recency biased, but Ødegaard, other than the last couple of games as well, he's shown his top class ability. And one thing he does for Arsenal, which I think Arsenal fans undervalue a bit, is he can receive the ball in a sticky situation, and it might just look like a simple pass, but the way he shifted his body a few times and played it out, it's just relieved a lot of pressure under an intense moment, and guess what? We could start again. And Ødegaard does that really well. For me, he needs to score more goals. I think he needs to score more goals. Assist-wise, probably needs to get more assists, but he's always kind of the pre-assist as well. So I know, like, we're not going on stats, but I like to watch him pre-assist.
Yeah, I don't really like to go off stats because everyone's like, oh, what's the goals, what's the assists? Like, you look at Trossard, like, he's scored all these goals and assists, but it's like, what else is he doing to affect the game? And some of these players, like, listen, Saka hasn't had his best season in terms of goals and assists, but he's still affecting the game.
Yeah.
And Ødegaard, like, he's a bit different, I think, to Palmer and Fernandes anyway, because of the way he dictates play from literally the first phase. He's in the box next to Raya, will pick up the ball and will take it all the way and end up in the other box.
Well, he'll pass the ball and then pick it up in another space quickly.
He's like, I think all action midfielder, not quite in like the Rice mode, but in his own.
What are you saying, George? I feel like George has got something. You know, George, I've clocked something about George. He does the Henri thing, you know, when that kind of starts going a little bit and he's about to cuss Ødegaard. I can smell it. Go on.
Listen, guys, let's just stop with this Ødegaard stuff.
See, I knew it. See, I've clocked him.
Guys, let's just cut this out and whatnot. Listen, I'm not even a big Palmer fan like that. I think he's overrated as well.
You're not rating Palmer?
No, I rate him. I just think he's overrated.
Okay,
I think he's overrated.
Of course he is.
And whatnot.
They want him to be the next Owen Rooney.
No, he's not.
But you know what I mean? They want him to be that sort of wonder.
No way, he's not.
They need their star boy.
But for me, when I look at number 10s in that position, like I said, I look at the risk taking, I look at the aura around the box, in and around that, and I think, to me, Ødegaard's too nice. I think he's too nice.
I agree.
I don't think he's ruthless enough.
He's not
around the box. I think he's a nice footballer. Like if you wanna, like you said, if you wanna watch pure football, it's him. Like you said, taking it into spaces, half turn, the way he works with Saka, like all that kind of stuff over there is great. But for me, I need someone more ruthless around the box, and I think Cole Palmer will take that shot. He will take that risk.
But what about the rest of the stuff that comes with it? Because I think we're doing Ødegaard a bit of a disservice by just breaking his game down to how many goals has he scored?
No, forget. I'm talking about just even taking that shot. Like forget the goals. Forget the goals he scored. I'm talking about like he would rather wind up, probably fake you inside, try and do something before I have a shot. Whereas the likes of Bruno Fernandes and I think someone like
they just lace it.
They're just going for it. Yeah. Like I'm trying to score.
But Palmer had what, one good season. One real good season.
Not even a whole season.
But what I'm saying, we're talking about the players in terms of like just their makeup on their best day.
I've made my decision.
So we're judging.
I've made my decision.
So we're judging Palmer on the goals he scored. How many goals has he scored this year?
No, I'm not judging Palmer on the goals he scored. Forget.
But he just takes the shot. But he's not scoring. So why does it matter?
No, but what I'm saying is I'm talking about that mentality of getting that ball into the back of the net. If I need to take responsibility, if I need to give it, I'll give it. But there's also a part of being a number 10 where you need to take that responsibility. Same with Eze. That's why I thought Eze was going to work quite well with Arsenal squad this season, because he's probably at the Emirates probably going to be more ruthless in and around the box. You might use Ødegaard for those away matches to control those away matches. So you had a good mix if you wanted to mix it up.
You know what it is though? For me, I'm going to sub off Palmer, and I'm saying it first because I just think Ødegaard's a better player. Overall, as a football player, he's better.
It's too nice, man. It's too nice.
And Palmer, maybe in a couple of years, he'll prove to me.
What I'm saying, you're going off longevity. We can't go off longevity.
No, I'm just going as overall footballer.
As a number 10, not overall footballer. If you're talking about overall footballer, Ødegaard looks nice at all them.
I can only judge Ødegaard off what Ødegaard's done. Sets the press, because I'm judging him as an overall number 10. Sets the press.
You don't want to hear about pressing when it comes to number 10s. You don't want to hear about pressing.
Why not? That's the modern game now.
Everyone needs to press.
You can't put pressing in your thing as a number 10.
But listen, Arsenal don't really play
work.
with number 10 anyway. We've got 2 8s. Do you know what I mean? Rice and Ødegaard. So
like,
anyway, that's why I said attacking midfielder, because...
Okay, attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
But also, I just want to add, like, if you're talking about someone like Suarez, George's favourite guy, right? So, so if we're talking to someone about Suarez, what do you say about Suarez? You will add that he's got bite into his game and he's like a little Jack, like Jack Russell who's just always just on job and just running around. You add it because it makes him the striker that he is.
Yeah, but Suarez bangs goals.
But without doing that, Suarez doesn't get as many goals as he does.
But who's better? Who's better? Who would you rather have? Haaland or Suarez?
Suarez.
Oh, guys, this is why Arsenal are not successful, guys. This is what I'm saying. This is why they're not
lucky we don't make the decisions.
This is why they're not successful.
Suarez was cold. Anyway, forget Suarez.
If you're picking Ødegaard Fine,
Yeah.
cool. You think he's an overall better
I'm
footballer?
picking Ødegaard.
Can I just say why I'm subbing off Palmer? But I want to say why, because I don't think he's consistent enough. If we're judging him on the shots he's taking,
What do you think Ødegaard is?
more than Palmer. I don't think Palmer can stay fit. He's got that chronic thing that ESR had.
Yeah, look,
So
for me,
he
I
can't
just
stay
think
fit, he's
overall
not
as a
playing.
footballer, Ødegaard's a better footballer than Palmer. But Palmer hasn't reached his peak yet. Ødegaard is in his peak times now. He's in his peak. So he needs to... If he goes and wins the league this year, it'll be a major reason will be Ødegaard for Arsenal as well.
Yeah. That's another thing as well. Palmer's a lot younger than them too. Ødegaard's like, what, 27?
Something around them sort of ages.
Bruno's
listen,
Bruno's
sorry.
30.
Bruno's
Guys,
31 this year, boy.
Yeah.
Martin, you need to come off, mate.
Yeah, no, for me it's Palmer,
You
man.
need to come off.
Yeah,
Because
Cole,
remember, once again,
come on.
the segment's called Subbed Off Early. Who you going to keep going into the final 5 minutes of a game, yada, 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 make something happen.
No,
I
we
ain't
didn't
keep-
add these
I ain't
stipulations.
keeping
We
Martin
didn't
on.
add these
What am I
stipulations.
subbing guys off for? What am I subbing you off for? If I know you're going to be the most effective...
Subbed off after 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're getting hooked. Wasn't good enough.
Martin, come off. Martin, come off. Come off.
Nah, yeah, that was a good
But
one.
that's
though.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I get why you guys keeping... Ødegaard
This is why I
on.
don't like having Arsenal players in here.
No,
because
but
I've
you know,
always
but
got
you,
bias
no, but
as
you
well.
made. But what I'm saying, you made your overall.
gave my
in terms of-
case.
yeah, he's a better overall player for you.
For me, he's a
yeah,
better
in that
overall
and I
player,
think
yeah.
that Palmer's a bit more ruthless in the final third for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
I
that's
agree.
why-
I agree with that.
That's why I'd bring
Yeah.
Martin Ødegaard
Yeah,
off.
yeah, fine.
But,
Okay.
Fine. Okay, well,
Is
that
that it?
brings us to the end of...
Yeah, man. Well, Erts, welcome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome, man.
so-
Welcome.
Cool.
You're gonna see Erts here every week now.
Yeah.
Don't bottle it.
It's going to be mad for George when Arsenal win the league.
No, listen, not only mad for me, you know. Listen, as long as Liverpool don't win the league, I'm
It's all right.
cool.
George is gonna have an Arteta shirt on anyway.
No. It's not gonna go that deep. As long as Liverpool don't win the league,
They're not winning the
I
league.
don't care.
They're definitely not winning
I
the
don't
league.
care.
Yeah, that was.
It is what it is.
All right, by the way, quickly before we end it, match prediction for next week: Arsenal, Man United.
Oh. I'm a bit
Arsenal.
nervous, but
Arsenal to win 3-1.
yeah, I think
Arsenal
Arsenal
to
will
win
win.
3-1.
I think you lot will score. I don't know by how much we're going to win. Listen, we're either going to blow you away or it's going to be close. What do you think?
United win 2-0.
2-2.
2-2. You think it's going to be a draw?
I think we're gonna drop points
2-2.
again.
2-2.
Yeah, we can't drop points.
No, we can't. But yeah, let's find out next week, innit?
Yeah.
It's all gonna go off next week, boy.
Oh.
There you go.
Ooh.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe, guys.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe.
Alright, guys,
Cool.
appreciate you all, man.
That's it.
Nice
Peace.
one. Peace.
Nice one.